Welcome guys, this is 60 Flow here, coming to you with the first video on this channel. Just made it today, and you know what you guys can expect. Obviously 60 Flow, power strokes, my 60 mostly. I have an 05 power stroke, and we just got a bunch of mods done on it, etc, etc. So you guys will get to see that in a little bit. Today we are working on my best friend's truck. He has a Cummins turbo diesel.
1996 12 valve.
96 12 valve, if you didn't hear that. But he's actually installing 4th gen tow mirrors, my bad.
You can edit that.
Okay. But he just has the ones on there now with the white. And then they're a little bit more rounded. These ones are squared off and have a different blind spot mirrors. Just looks a little bit different. I thought this dude was crazy for buying a Dodge, but I rolled in, what was that?
2 days ago now.
Yeah, 2 days ago now I rolled in. I'm from Pennsylvania, he's from Indiana, so
Indiana boys are what's up, bro.
But so I got to drive his 96 Cummins 12 valve, and I actually liked it a lot more than I thought. I'm not really a Dodge guy, but you know, they're not all that bad. So
You're right, because they're better. That's why you always hear about guys putting 12 valve motors in 6.0s that blow up, and they never put 6.0 motors in a good Dodge.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying, bro.
Well, okay, now we got it all modded and bulletproofed, and you know.
Yes, it's probably
should be
faster,
reliable
more
now.
powerful right now. He's pushing like 700 horsepower in his Extreme Tune, and I'm pushing about 220 right now. So I'll get there. Not quite 700, but maybe like 500.
Well, anyways, like I said, we're putting new mirrors on this today, so we'll get back to you guys later.
Probably gonna break something, but it's all good.
Peace. Right there. Okay, so
Yeah, here's a very crucial part when you're working on trucks. The secret is to staying happy, and that means frosty brakes. So what we're doing right now, we've been hard at work for about 5 minutes, so we got to take a break and eat a delicious frosty, then continue for the next 10 minutes. I don't know how we're gonna get through the day without frosty. So
yeah, so I think we're gonna try to get more later, but for right now, this is gonna hold us off for another like 5 or 7 minutes.
yeah, another 5 minutes. Then we're gonna have to go get more frosties or Mountain Dews or something. So
Yeah, we have stacks of Mountain Dews in the house, so
yeah,
we'll be good for a while.
we care about our health very deeply.
Yep, we care about health.
So anybody else want sour worms?
Anybody got Skittles? All right, we'll be back to you guys soon.
Let's go!
Okay, so we just finished our frosty break.
That's right.
Good.
Now we're gonna finish up these,
Tow mirrors.
putting these tow mirrors on here. So, peace out.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Alright, so we finally just finished these mirrors. Just putting tools away. Oh, where's the other mirrors? Where's the old ones at?
oh, they're over there.
They're over there. Alright, this is the new ones, what they look like. They're, instead of this part being white, they're all black. And then also,
They're more squared off. More
and
boxed.
yeah, they're squared off. And then
And they're
also, so then the other difference is the blind spot mirrors. Instead of being in a tiny corner, it's the whole bottom. Kind of like the Fords, but you know, obviously still different. But so that's gonna wrap up putting the mirrors on this truck. I think we're gonna try to head out and go fishing in a little bit, so I'll try to get some video of that if possible. So get back to you guys then. See you soon. Alright guys, we're back to go fishing for a little bit. You know, we probably got about an hour and a half of daylight, maybe 2 hours fishing. So we're gonna head to a couple ponds and hopefully catch some bass, maybe some catfish. But hopefully I'll use the chest mount with the GoPro and see if I can get you guys some fishing videos. And the video that's gonna be on the channel for the first video, it's just gonna be a vlog because I'm actually out of town right now in Indiana with my buddies and I didn't drive my truck up. So I'm driving my dad's F-150 right now. So unfortunately the first video couldn't be with my 6.0, which kind of sucks, but you know, take what you can get, I guess. So I'll get back to you guys when we start fishing, and hopefully we'll get some fish. So get back to you guys later. Alright guys, just got to the pond. It's a pretty big pond. Caught a couple nice bass out of here the other day. And then we had a friend catch a 6 to 7 pounder out of that corner. For right now, we're just using Senkos. And then also there's a spin bait on that bait caster, but I don't know if I'm going to use that yet. So get back to you guys. We start catching fish. A bite right there. Oh, there's a nice one right there. Come on. There we go. He was hiding there. I hit it a couple times, but then finally took it. It's not a bad fish at all. But so we'll get him back in there as catch and release in here. We don't really like to keep them, so get him released back in here and see if we can get some more.
Yeah, boys. Hogs only. Hogs only.
Recast it.
Probably 3 times today.
Were you cast it out in the middle, like just straight out?
Right there. He took it right here on the edge.
I don't know if you guys can see this sign right here, but it says, "Please go fishing, swimming, and ice skating." So that's why, you know, we've just been doing it because it says please fish, swim, and ice skate. So even during the summer we try to get out ice skating a couple times a day, but you know, mostly we swim in here because there's big catfish and we like to swim with catfish. And turtles, yep. So we both cast it out and he decided to snag my line and yank it, so
No.
now he's the one that has to untangle it because, you know, I wear the pants around here, so. And there's always a whale, he just sits right there and just shoots out his blowhole right in the middle of the pond. It's always there and he never moves, so I'm thinking he's just like beached on the bottom or something.
Beached on the bottom or something?
Oh.
Okay, what the freak did you do?
That was you, dude.
Listen, if you wouldn't have just set the hook so bad on my fish.
Well, I saw there was a fish, so I set the hook. Well, guys, as far as the success of our fishing trip, I caught a decent bass, he caught a decent bass. We had a whale spotting out in the middle there. And, you know, other than that, we caught a pretty nice snag on each other's lines, thinking we were both setting the hook on a fish, but we actually just set it on each other's lines. So, you know, that's gonna be the wrap up for today's vlog, because it's getting dark and I don't have a night vision camera, so plus we're going home. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends.
Spread the news.
Yeah, spread the news of the new channel.
Spread the news.
You know?
6.0 flow, baby. We're gonna try to get more videos to you guys soon, so stay tuned and let us know what you think. Thanks.
got people who been looking up to me. I can't ever go and let them down, no. Only 21, yeah, I'm very young. I'm still trying to figure out my route, though. I've been falling back on some bad habits, getting distracted by the wrong things. Trying to balance out the music life with the social life. It ain't what it seems, but I can't complain cause I asked for this. Always thinking about the long run.